It's called the 2009 Professional Life Lincoln Penny. At first, it looks like any other penny, but it's not. Some of these pennies are super rare and have sold for more than $10,000. That's right, one small penny, and it could be worth more than your rent, car, or even your vacation. So why is this little penny so special? Well, in 2009, the U.S. Mint made 4 special pennies to celebrate the 200th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. They made one for each stage of his life. The third one is called the Professional Life Penny. It shows Lincoln standing in front of a building, the Illinois state capitol, where he worked before he became president. This penny was only made in 2009, so it's already a bit rare. But that's just the start. There are a few different versions of the 2009 Professional Life Penny. Some were made in Philadelphia, and they don't have a mint mark. Others were made in Denver and have a little D under the date. Some were also made just for collectors, and these were made with 95% copper, just like pennies from long ago. Those ones are heavier and more valuable than the ones made for regular use, which are mostly zinc. Now here's where things get really exciting. If you find a Professional Life penny that's in perfect shape, no scratches, no wear, still shiny and fresh, it could be worth a lot more than 1 cent. These are called uncirculated or mint state coins. If your penny is graded MS-65, it could be worth $20 to $50. But if it's graded MS-67 or higher, the value jumps fast. Some MS-68 examples have sold for $1,500 or even $3,000. Even better, if you have one of the copper versions from a special collector set, it could be worth even more. In perfect condition, these copper pennies have sold for up to $7,500. That's a crazy number for a 1-cent coin. But the real jackpot comes with error coins. These are pennies that were made with mistakes at the mint. Some have doubling in the design, like 2 images of the same thing, which is called a double die. Others are off-center, have cracks, or were stamped on the wrong kind of coin, blank, like a dime. These types of mistakes make the coin super rare and super valuable. One error penny from 2009 sold for over $10,000. That's life-changing money for just one small coin. So, how can you tell if you have a rare one? First, check the mint mark. Is there a D under the date? That means it came from Denver. If there's no mark, it's from Philadelphia. If you have a shiny proof coin with an S mint mark, it's from San Francisco and is probably one of the collector copper versions. Next, check the weight. You can do this with a small digital scale. A regular zinc penny weighs about 2.5 grams. A copper one weighs about 3.11 grams. If your coin is heavier, it might be copper and worth more. This is a quick and easy test you can do at home. Also look closely at the design. Use a magnifying glass or your phone camera. Look at Lincoln's hands, face, and the letters. If anything looks like it's doubled or out of place, you might have an error coin. That's where the big money is. And don't clean the coin. Cleaning can ruin the value. If you think you have a rare or special coin, the best thing to do is keep it safe and send it to a professional grading company like PCGS or NGC. They can tell you the grade and help you find out the real value. Coins that are officially graded usually sell for more, and people trust them more. Now let me tell you about some real sales. A 2009 D Professional Life penny graded MS-68 sold for over $3,200. A proof copper version graded PR-70 sold for $1,800. A double die error penny sold for $4,500. And the wildest one? A Professional Life penny struck on the wrong coin, blank, sold for over $10,000. These are real numbers from real auctions. People are making serious money from these coins. So now you're probably wondering, do I have one of these rare pennies? The only way to know is to check. Go through your change, look through your coin jars, and if you bought a mint set or proof set back in 2009, go find it now. You never know what could be hiding there. You might have a coin that can change your life. Even if you don't find a rare one, it's still a cool piece of history. The 2009 Lincoln pennies are like little time capsules. They tell the story of one of America's greatest leaders, and they were made to mark a very special year. A lot of people collect them just for that reason. But if you do happen to find one in amazing shape, or one with an error, you could be looking at hundreds or thousands of dollars. So, before you spend that penny, take a second to look. It could be your lucky day. A small coin with a big story, and maybe a big payday too. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share this with your friends. Let's help more people find treasure in their change. And if you have a 2009 penny you want me to check out, drop a comment down below. Who knows, you might be the next person holding a $10,000 coin and not even know it. A simple 1946 wheat penny could hold more value than you'd ever imagine. Stick with me till the end of this video because the story of this coin is filled with excitement, mystery, and hidden treasures. You won't believe how valuable some of these pennies are, and you might even be holding one right now without knowing it. Let's dive into the fascinating world of the 1946 wheat penny and explore how this little coin became a giant in the world of coin collecting. The 1946 wheat penny, also known as the Lincoln cent, is part of a famous series that was first minted in 1909 to celebrate President Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday. The design of the penny was simple but iconic. On the front, you'll find a portrait of Lincoln, and on the back, 2 stalks of wheat. This design was used for over 50 years, until 1959, when it was replaced by the memorial design. But before it was replaced, the wheat penny was widely circulated in the US, and many of them were minted in the 1940s. Now, let's talk about why the 1946 wheat penny is so special. Most of the coins from 1946 are not worth much more than their face value, which is just 1 cent. But here's where things get interesting. Some of the 1946 wheat pennies are really rare, and depending on their condition, they can be worth hundreds, even thousands of dollars. You might be wondering, what makes these coins so rare, and why are they worth so much? Let's break it down. The first thing that makes a 1946 wheat penny valuable is its condition. Most pennies from this time were used and worn down, so when you find a 1946 penny in great condition, one that looks almost brand new, that's a big deal. Coins like this are rare because very few of them stayed in mint condition after being used for decades. When a penny is in great shape, collectors are willing to pay a lot of money for it, especially if it's graded as a high-quality coin, such as MS-65 or MS-66. A high-grade 1946 wheat penny can easily be worth anywhere from $50 to $100 or more. But the condition alone isn't the only thing that determines its value. Another factor that can make the 1946 wheat penny valuable is the mint where it was made. The U.S. Mint produced pennies in different locations, and each location has its own mint mark, which is a small letter on the coin that tells you where it was made. The 1946 wheat penny was minted in 3 places: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The coins made in Philadelphia do not have a mint mark, while those made in Denver have a D mint mark, and those made in San Francisco have an S mint mark. The 1946 wheat penny may not look like much at first glance, but when you start digging deeper, you'll realize just how valuable it can be. Some of these coins have been known to sell for hundreds, even thousands, of dollars, and the market for rare coins is only getting stronger. Whether you're a seasoned collector or someone just getting started, knowing what to look for in a 1946 wheat penny can lead to a rewarding discovery. So, the next time you come across a 1946 penny, take a moment to examine it closely. You never know, it might just be worth far more than you think. In conclusion, the 1946 wheat penny is a small but mighty coin in the world of numismatics. Whether it's a high-grade example, a rare mint mark, or a coin with a fascinating error, this penny has the potential to be worth a fortune. The next time you stumble upon a 1946 penny, don't just toss it aside, take a closer look, because you might be holding a hidden treasure that could change your life.